Okay. All right. I think we're live, guys. I think we are live. All right. If you can see me and you can hear me, please let me know. Please let me know if you can see or you can hear me. I appreciate it, guys. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you are here. We got Kenneth in the house. Skinny Rogers is in the house. I can hear and see you. Thank you, special memes. I hope you got some good memes if that's your name. We got David, PC Phil. We got Katie in the house. Carlos. We got Israel. Fallen One. PC Phil, Wolfpack checking in. Wolfpack, baby! All right, let's see. Greetings from South Africa. What's going on, Graham? Good to see you. We got John, Jason, Elroy, Dustin, Mark, the interesting placebo. Fair enough. Ready for a bongo session. All right, fair enough. All right. Very, very cool. Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you could give this video a thumbs up, it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm and like all of that stuff. We really appreciate you guys for being here today. I just got a couple quick announcements for you guys, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to be giving away an i5R. So it should be a pretty quick one. Just a couple of things that I want to talk about, what's going on this month, some new things, and then we'll get it moving to the giveaway. All right. So first things first, hook a brother up. Fair enough. First things first, guys. I hope you're staying safe in all of this weather. I know it's really weird, right? Like my brother lives in Nashville, and it's been in the single digits and just like dumping snow there, which is very, very weird for freaking Tennessee, right? I know even in Texas, it's been really, really cold. So I know there's a lot of like uncharacteristic weather. People who might not even have a heavy jacket are experiencing actual like legitimate cold weather. So if you guys are experiencing that cold weather, please be safe. Please make sure that your flashlights are charged, because sometimes bad weather means that the power goes out. So just keep those flashlights charged. If you got generators, if you got any of that kind of stuff, please make sure that that stuff is ready to rock and roll. And I hope you all stay safe this weekend. Big things going on. So next week we will be at SHOT Show in Las Vegas. We do have a booth this year. So if you guys are at the show whatsoever, please make sure that you stop by our booth. Our booth number is, let's see here, is 42531. 42531. And keep in mind, you can look up all this stuff on their website, shotshow.org, I believe. Yes, shotshow.org. You can go to the exhibitors section and you can see everybody who's going to be there. You can look us up by name. So it's no big deal. Also, we have a banner on our website, olightstore.com, that has some more information about, when we're going to be there, our booth number, and all of that, so you don't miss it. If you are not going to be there in person, which I assume most of the people watching right now are not going to actually be there in person, because it is kind of like an exclusive event. It's mainly in place for like dealers and distributors and people who are actually in the firearms and like outdoor gear industry. So if you're just a regular guy who works for, just a regular kind of company, you probably won't be able to get into the show. So because of that, we're bringing our cameras, right? So we're going to be filming in our booth. We did actually purchase some additional Wi-Fi for our booth, so hopefully we'll be able to do some live streams as well. So we should actually have some pretty good internet, because we will have private internet for our booth, which is really cool to see. So it should be a good situation for you guys who aren't able to attend. We're going to be online as much as possible. Of course, we're going to be posting pictures and chatting with you guys, on our Facebook page, Instagram. Hopefully we can go live here on YouTube and maybe even TikTok, depending on how it's going there. So anyways, the bottom line is, please make sure that you guys are paying attention to our social media next week, because we should actually have a lot of content for you guys. Even though I know it's kind of a bummer if you can't be there in person, we're going to do our best to make it as exciting as possible for everyone at home. We will have some like giveaway stuff in our booth as well. So if you're going to be at the show, you should be able to leave our booth with some freebies. We've got some swag lined up. We might even be giving away some flashlights and things like that. So please stop by the booth. We'll do our best to hook you up, and thank you for coming by the booth. So that is going to be from Tuesday until Friday. I fly out to Vegas on Monday morning. That's when most of us are flying out to the show. Basically, I just have this weekend to get ready, and then I'm heading out at like 7 a.m. on Monday to Vegas. What's really cool, though, is on Wednesday, which is going to be the second day of the show, because the show starts on next Tuesday, we are doing kind of an exclusive meetup with some of our O fans. The only thing about it, though, is it's very, very exclusive, because the venue that we're having it at, they can't have like a whole bunch of people. We won't be able to have hundreds and hundreds of people there. So because of that, we've had a lot of people ask to be able to go to this get together that's going to be on Wednesday night, but unfortunately, we're only able to let some people in. So if you have applied to be able to come to our little after hours event that we're doing on Wednesday night, stay tuned for an email, whether you're able to get in and your name is on the list, or if unfortunately the event is full and you won't be able to come. But we'll be sending out emails letting you guys know if you're able to come or if the event is full. The reason why I'm telling you guys this is, again, even if you aren't going to be at that after hours event, of course, we're going to be taking pictures and doing a bunch of cool stuff. I'm just glad that we're doing something beyond just the booth. Like, the booth's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk to thousands of people, but it's always nice to do at least one kind of after hours, like get together event during the show period. So that's going to be going on Wednesday night. So again, if you're coming, I will see you there. I can't wait to see you. But if you are not coming, just stay tuned again to social media, because you're going to see a bunch of pictures and stuff like that from the party. So that's what we are. That's what's going on next week. I mean, that's what we've been working on pretty much all month. Obviously, putting together a custom booth, doing the logistics and the planning and the budget and all that kind of stuff for an event like this, especially one of the biggest trade shows of the entire year. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of planning. So because of that, that's really what we've been focused on. A lot of people have been asking us, are we going to have a sale this month? This is the next topic. So number one is SHOT Show. Number two is the sales situation. This is the next topic that I want to talk to you guys about. So there's been a lot of discussion, this month so far about, are we going to have a sale this month? So last year, we went really crazy with the sales, right? We had a sale every single month. I think there was a couple months where we even had like multiple sales, like a little extra one at the end. So last year we had basically as many sales as we possibly could in 1 year. This year, we're taking a step back from that, and we are focusing more on operations and product development so that we can continue pushing the bar with our products. Because of the fact that we're going to be using so much of our resources to going to new innovative products, we're not going to be able to have a sale every single month this year. The way it's going to start is our first sale of the year is going to end up being in March. So we will not be having a sale this month, and we won't be having one in February. We just did a statement in our Facebook group all about this, but our first sale of the year is going to be in March, okay? Now, I know from an instant gratification basis, like, this is bad news, right? Because you like buying new Olights that are coming out every single month. But from a company standpoint as a whole, and you guys getting the best products possible, this is a great situation, because we're going to be able to do more R&D. We're going to be able to dedicate more time to making the best products possible, okay? So you're not going to see as many, different colors of products and things like that. But when we do come out with a new product, it's going to be really, really great. It's going to be pushing the bar in the industry. So it's going to be less sales, maybe less products, but it's going to be much better products. And we're going to be able to have the time to continue to make our company better. And that's really what we need. I really don't know that many companies that are coming out with new products every single month. Like, as an example, like it's not like Apple comes out with the iPhone 15 in January and the 16 in February and the 17 in March. Like, they come out with one phone a year. You know what I'm saying? Like a car, the Honda Civic. It's not like they come out with 18 different versions of a Honda Civic in 1 year. It's just the 2024 Honda Civic. You know. So the fact that we were actually pushing out new products every single month, just from like a company standpoint, is kind of crazy, right? And it ended up just being like so much work, and it was just such a wild thing to do that it was like, guys, we need to like take a step back. We need to look at everything that we're doing and figure out how to, as a whole, push the company forward instead of just constantly coming out with as much stuff as we possibly can every single month. So this is something that we have to do. It's something that we need to do. And I'm really excited about us finally kind of having the time to really push the business forward and push our products forward. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. It's good and bad. You know what I mean? Like, the people who are like, I want to buy everything every single month, I get it. It is exciting coming out with new products every month. But when you really think about it, it's like, it's kind of wild that we were doing that, right? And it's kind of an unsustainable thing to do for really any company, because most companies don't do that. But I'm excited to see us have the time to really become a better company and give you guys, again, the best products possible. Now, on that note, I know a lot of people are like, okay, but I was born in January. How am I going to get my double points? So we mentioned this as well in the Facebook group. If you were born in a month that doesn't have a sale, then you will be able to get double points in the next month that has a sale. For example, if you were born in January or February, you'll be able to get double points for the March sale, just like the March people. So when we do our sale event in March, the January, February, and March people will all be able to get double points in that event. So you won't actually be missing out on double points, for the sale that is closest to your birthday month, if that makes sense. All right. So that's how it's going to work. You won't sacrifice your double points. You'll still get your birthday perk, and we're not taking anything away from you in that sense. I've heard that there will be a few changes to the loyalty program. Obviously, if we're not having sales every single month, there should be some changes to it. I don't have all of the details about that yet, but we will be coming out with some modifications to the loyalty program, hopefully in the near future. So again, guys, next sale event is going to be March. We're doing SHOT Show next month, which is going to be very, very exciting for not only the people there, but online. And for the people born in January and February, don't worry, you'll still be able to get your double points in the next sale that we have. All right. And those are really like the biggest announcements going on right now, is just SHOT Show and the new sales style and the way that we're progressing as a company. Okay. I can save my money to get more. Yeah. I mean, look, and yeah, focus on quality, great decision, OLED. Yeah. I mean, like, just being honest with you guys, like, personally, I would rather have us dedicate our resources to making the best flashlights possible with the best run times, the best lumens, the best features, all of that. I would rather have us as a company dedicate our time to that versus mostly coming out with new colorways and limited editions and stuff like that. I know the new colorways and the different materials and all of that is very exciting, but if we can take all of that insane amount of work that we spend doing all of that and push a little bit of it over to R&D for actual like much better products, then I think that's a win-win for everybody, right? And that's what we need to get back to. It's simply just not possible for us as a company, even with hundreds of employees, to do more than that. You know, um, I think it's crazy the amount of products that we come out with and the amount of things that we do, given the amount of employees that we have. There's companies with way more employees than us, and they're doing way less every single month. You know, so everybody at this company works so freaking hard. Um, Especially when I last summer when I was at our headquarters, the first thing I noticed was just how hard everybody works. You know, everybody just grinds, and you can see that. I mean, it's the only way possible for us to do all of these things that we do as a company, especially again with the size of company that we are. And that's not going to stop. You know, if anything, we're going to be working even harder. You know, given the fact that we want to improve so much this year. So I'm looking forward to it, guys. I really am. Porzy, thank you very much. Great to see more time dedicated to R&D. Yeah. Um, cool. All right. So I hope that makes sense, guys. You know, that's pretty much all the stuff that I wanted to say. If y'all have any questions or anything, let me know. But that's pretty much all the updates that I have for you. I'm very excited that I'm going to Las Vegas in a few days. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to be a whole lot of work, you know, having a booth and all of that. But it's going to be great to see all my friends who work at other companies that are in this industry. It's going to be great to see our customers who are going to be there. I'm excited about that. I had a lot of fun at OFAN Day, meeting everybody and hanging out with everybody in person. That was a blast. And I hope it's that same kind of vibe this year as well at SHOT Show. So our booth is very cool looking. You know, obviously our booth doesn't exist yet because we have to put it up, you know, Sunday and Monday because the show starts on Tuesday. But I have all of like the renderings and the design of the booth and all of that, and it's very exciting. It's super cool. It's very decked out. So I can't wait to start, you know, posting pictures and videos and all of that of our booth. So again, hit the notification bell on this YouTube channel. I would suggest doing that because the content next week is going to be very exciting. I'm sure you guys are going to want to see the show. And I'm going to try to show you guys. I keep saying show. I want to show you guys the show as much as I possibly can. Because that's what I would want, right? If I can't be somewhere, I want somebody to pretend that I'm there, you know, so I can get a feel for it and kind of be a part of it. And that's what we're going to try to do for our online community. So, and again, that Wednesday night little party that we're doing should be a lot of fun as well. So, if you entered to be a part of that, I think there's only like a 40 to 50 person limit on that. So that's why it's like super exclusive. And we really have to kind of shut it down with the people trying to get in. But we're going to do our best to have as many people come as possible on that little Wednesday night celebration we're doing. Obai is having a sale. Yeah. So, okay. So Obai is our sister company. You know, Obai has the same leadership, the same owners, but it's a completely different company. It is under the same umbrella for sure. So it's backed by Olight, so you get that satisfaction. But a lot of the products that are on Obai are products that have been produced from other suppliers, and you know we have it on our website. The good news is a lot of the stuff on there has been built specifically for Obai, so it'll be something that, like for example, the copper shed, the little bottle openers, those have the Olight logo on them and all of that. So that is something that was produced by someone else, but fully customized for us to sell on Obai.com. So that in itself is a completely different situation than us making our own from the ground up flashlights in our factory. You know what I mean? So we don't have to worry about as many of the pauses and the development and all of that for OBI because of the fact that we're simply not producing a lot of the products on that website in our own factory. Like Olight itself is basically just like an in-house company. I mean, some of the things we have to outsource, but most of the work like on the Olight products are done by us. And if you'd like to see some of that work being done, I would suggest going to the live section of this YouTube channel. And from there, you can see all of the live videos that we did over the summer in the factory. We even made a video in the machine shop showing you guys all of the bodies of the flashlights being produced out of just solid blocks of aluminum. So the fact that pretty much most of the stuff going on at Olight is literally just being done from scratch, that's a heck of a lot more work than, calling someone up and being like, hey, I really like your products. Could we maybe get a customized version for our website? So because of that, Olight in itself is just, there's a lot more going on than OBI. So that's what's going on. Let's see here. 20% off all sheds start in 2 days. Yeah, nice. Let's see. Does Olight have a bulk pricing structure? So yeah, so we do work with dealers and distributors. You would have to just go to our website and go to the dealers section. From there, you can sign up and we can give you all of the details about our program. Obviously, just like any company, it depends on your order quantity. Of course, we have an MOQ for our dealers and all of that because we are a business. But yeah, if you're interested in becoming a dealer, if you're interested in selling our products, please reach out to us. Check out the website, and from there you can submit an application and be able to try and get involved with us. But we have plenty of dealers all over the place, and we're happy to continue doing that. Yeah, and that's one of the perks of SHOT Show actually, is because a lot of the people in attendance are dealers and distributors. It's people who own gun stores, outdoor shops, maybe they have EDC websites, things like that. So they come over to the booth. We're able to develop relationships with them, show them the products, and hopefully, be able to continue that with them or start something new with someone. That's a lot of what's going on at SHOT Show. And that's why it's kind of an exclusive event, is because they want to put that emphasis on dealers and distributors and media and all of that versus it just being kind of an open to the public show. Okay. Where to register for the event? Yeah. So again, look, obviously, like, we're just an attendee, we're just an exhibitor for SHOT Show, but basically they lock the show down to only industry related people. So you can't go on shotshow.org and just get a ticket to the show. You have to know someone. You have to be affiliated with some kind of business that wanted to be involved with it. I know, like, if you're a dealer or a distributor, getting badges is very expensive. There is a lot of perks for dealers and distributors going to the show. Sometimes you can get like discounts on bulk orders and things like that. That's always nice to see. But yeah, it's basically just an industry only show. And that's why we want to show so much online, so that even if there's no way that you could possibly go, you'll still be able to check it out and see what it's all about. Okay. All right. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions before we move on to the giveaway? Again, we are doing SHOT Show for the people tuning in. I know people are coming in and out of these live videos. So again, SHOT Show starts on Tuesday of next week. We are going out there on Monday to get everything set up. And then, of course, the show is going until Friday afternoon. I'm going to be leaving Saturday afternoon. So it's a pretty quick, just like Monday to Saturday thing. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff online. It's very exciting. We're going to have a lot of videos here on the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot of content on our Facebook and Instagram and all of that. So yeah, it should be a really, really great show. Again, our next sale is going to be in March. We're spending the next, month and a half trying to get everything set up for that big event that we'll be doing in March. So it's pretty exciting. Okay. The next Olight sale event should be in March. Any SHOT Show website specials? Probably not for retail. I know like one of the big things that happens at SHOT Show is dealers and distributors meeting with companies and putting in bulk orders. Some of the bigger companies, some of the really, really big gun companies, that you can think of, they're doing $1 million deals at these shows. That's why they put up these big booths and all of that. So there is a lot of business going on at this show. But obviously it's for us, we just want to get the brand out there and talk with our customers and hang out with everybody. That's kind of the big thing that we're doing there. Fallen, really, really good. Yeah, so Chris and Steven will be there. Very, very exciting. It'll be awesome to see them again. Really, really great guys. Hopefully we'll, be able to get them in some of the videos as well. I want to try and show everybody who's going to be there. Our CEO is going to be there. Our VP is going to be there. And Chris and Steven for sure will be there. So it should be really, really fun. It's going to be a great gathering. I can't wait to see them soon. Yeah. What happens at SHOT Show stays at SHOT Show. Some people actually do say stuff like that. But yeah, Steven and Chris will absolutely be there. Yes, for sure. Let's see. Thank you for the update. Can we expect any new products in March? So I can't like 100%, tell you exactly what's going to be going on in March, but yes, that's absolutely the goal, is to have a big rollout in March and do something extremely special involving new products. That's definitely the goal for the March sale event. Yes. Might need to talk to my buddy to see if I can snag a vendor employee pass. Man, that's a lot of what goes on. Like, I feel like I end up talking to like at least a few people who are like, yeah, I got a pass from my buddy. He works for Glock or something like that, So there is a lot of that going on at the show as well. For me, I don't really care. If you're an Olight fan, if you come to the booth, you want to hang out with us, please do. I'm happy to talk to anybody and do whatever. So, if you can get a pass, please do, and please come hang out with us. I would love it for sure. Let's see. He's the co-owner of Timber Creek. That's cool. Yeah. Well, then maybe he got some extra passes. I mean, it just depends on how many people are going to be at your booth. For us specifically, we are using all of our passes because we wanted to send as many people as possible, especially with the fact that we're doing that after hours event on Wednesday as well. So we have a lot going on. We want to make sure that we talk to as many people as possible. So we want to have as many people working for Olight in the booth as possible. So because of that, we've exhausted all of our badges. We've used all of them and assigned all of them, and we did that months ago. Let's do a live stream together at SHOT Show. Yeah, so that's another thing that goes on. That's the last thing I'll touch on, and then I promise we'll get into the giveaway. So one of the really cool things about having a booth at SHOT Show is obviously there's a lot of media there. There's a lot of YouTubers there that are walking around with their cameras and they're trying to get footage of all the booths. I'm sure that you guys, since you're on YouTube, you enjoy watching YouTube videos. I'm sure you've seen videos from previous SHOT Shows where it'll be a YouTuber kind of vlogging, like, hey guys, we're here at the show today. And they basically just kind of walk around and check out all the booths and show you all the new stuff going on. The last time that we had a booth, I was lucky to be in a lot of videos with a lot of YouTubers to show our products. So, like, for example, they'll come to the booth and they'll be like, hey, Sean, why don't you show me your products today? And I'll kind of go around the booth and show them our products and all of that cool stuff. That's definitely one of the big things that I'll be doing in our booth this year. So if you're a YouTuber and you want to come by with your camera and you want to make a video together, absolutely, I would love to. That's one of my favorite things to do. It's really fun, just kind of like doing random videos with people and then going on YouTube like a couple weeks later and like seeing myself like in all of these other people's videos. I'm like, oh, hey, there I am, you know? so, so that's one of my favorite parts about being at the show. So again, if you got a camera, if you want to make a video together, come by the booth. I would love to show you our products and have some fun. Yeah. Let's see. 106 people watching, 56 likes. Yeah, guys, if you give this video a thumbs up, if you're watching, if you haven't given it a thumbs up yet, please do. We the people, thank you for for reminding me of that. Let's see. Hit that like button for our boy here. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Will Olight make an LEP light? So unfortunately, I'm not really able to talk about future products in this video today. We are working on some really cool stuff. I was able to see quite a few prototypes from a couple of our engineers who were at the fan day. We had Ray there, which was really cool to see. We had Jeff there as well, who's one of our like big EDC product development guys, and they showed me a lot of really fun prototypes during fan day. So I know that we're going to come out with a lot of really cool stuff this year, but we have to focus on it and make sure that it's the best products possible and actually take the time to go through, the full R&D process, the testing phase, and make sure that it's one of the best flashlights in the world when we do release it. But yes, I'm very excited about the prototypes that I saw. I've seen a lot of really interesting, cool stuff that I've never really seen before. And that's all I can really say about that. We will come out with really awesome products this year. That I can guarantee. It just won't be every single month. Let's see. Can only replace the white badging on their weapon lights with matte black instead. I will put that recommendation in. Absolutely. I know one of the big changes that we did back in the day is we went from shiny products to like matte finish products. So you can see here, I mean, this isn't like a shiny, glossy finish. This is just, your standard ArcField Pro, but it's got a matte finish. I mean, I've got the ArcFlex here as well, just have a couple lights on the table. These have been my favorites to carry lately. I kind of keep going back and forth between them. But you can see how even on like our EDC stuff, even the non-tactical stuff, we still moved on to like a really nice matte finish. So that's one of the changes that we've done as a company. We used to make like very glossy, shiny products, which I think was not as awesome as a matte finish. So I'm glad that we've moved on to that. But that is a really good suggestion for the WMLs to have it be more of a subdued logo on there. I think that would look really cool. Matte finishes that hold up well are hard to find. Yeah, we've done a lot of work on these matte finishes. I really like the one on this ArcField Pro. I like the Type 3 hard anodizing that we're doing. It's a very strong, like rugged finish. Is there going to be a sale for this month? So I'll touch on this one last time, and then we'll go ahead and get into the i5R giveaway. So we made a big announcement in our Facebook group, the Olight Flashlights official Facebook group. If you guys aren't on Facebook, that's perfectly fine. I get it. Some people have their social media preferences, but That's where we do a lot of our like big announcements and things like that. Earlier today, we announced that we won't be having a sale until March this year. We're taking this time, first couple months of the year, to work on R&D for our products, work on operations, work on logistics, and all of that. So that way, when we actually get into our first sale of the year, we're going to be bigger and stronger than ever, and we're going to have the best products possible because we took more time to develop them and get them ready for the sale. So if you were born in January or February and you want to get those double points on our website, olightstore.com, you still will be able to do so in the March event. And that's how it's going to be in the future, right? So, if there is no sale in your birthday month, but say that we have a sale in the next month or the following month, you'll be able to still get those double points during that sale that follows after your birthday. Okay. So January and February people, don't worry. You'll still be able to get hooked up in March. That's a valid reason. Thank you. Yeah. Have a hidden logo that's only revealed by UV light. Okay. So we're proud of our brand. We don't want to hide our logo, but that is a really cool idea for sure. Cool. Awesome. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into the giveaway. Again, SHOT Show next week. Please pay attention to our YouTube channel. Hit the notification bell on our channel if you haven't yet. We're going to have a lot of really fun content, hopefully some online giveaways. We should be able to go live from our booth as well, which should be really exciting because that way you can digitally be in the booth with us in real time. So we're really looking forward to going live inside of the booth. We paid extra to get special Wi-Fi service, so we should have a really good connection, hopefully. With all those people and the big buildings and all of that, sometimes the internet can be crap. But we put in the extra funds there to try and get some good Wi-Fi for our booth. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're going to have some really great live videos here on the YouTube channel from our booth. Yeah. Cool. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get to the giveaway. We're going to do our standard giveaway, which is going to be the number game. So what I'm going to do is ask you guys to type in a number between 1 and 100. The first person to guess the number that is in my head will receive a free i5R Lite. If you do win, all you got to do is just email me with your shipping information and we will send it out to you. So we're going to do this. It always happens, man. You guys always start picking stuff before I say go. Yes, thank you, Fallen. Thank you. We haven't started yet. I will give you a 5-second countdown and then we will start. All right, so let me get the number in my head. Okay, I have the number in my head. We're going to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll start at, obviously, 69 from JK. That's where we're going to start it. All right. Okay. All right, so I am scrolling down. I am looking at your comments. Oh, okay. I believe we have it already. Let me just check. All right, let's scroll back up. All right, I'm going to scroll down. Let me make sure this is the first one. Just making sure that this is correct. I'm just scrolling slowly back to the right number I saw to make sure it's the first one. Okay. Okay, yep, that is the first one. So the winner with the number 59 is Jonathan E. Jonathan E. Congratulations. You are the first 59 from where we started the number picking. So congratulations, Jonathan. Well done. Well done. I saw like a couple 58s in there, and I was just like, oh, so close, but that is not the number. So 59 for Jonathan E. All right. Jonathan, send me an email, man. So Sean, SEAN at olightstore.com, SEAN at olightstore.com. And just make sure that you include your address wherever you want it to be sent, and also include a phone number that we can attach to the shipment to make sure that it gets there properly. And that's all you got to do. $0, 0 cents. It's a freebie. Well done. Well done. Always in the 50s. I think I was in the 40s last time. I try to pick random ones. No, I know last time I picked 47 because that's my brother's favorite number. So it's 47 last time, 59 this time. That's what happened. Yeah. 47 last time. Elroy, you're exactly right. Dang, I said 58. I think, can't remember now. Very close. If you were close, that might mean that you'll get lucky next time. And I really hope, when we're live from the show, that we can do some really awesome giveaways as well. So I always like to give something away when I go live to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. So I don't see, of course that's going to happen while we're at the show as well. So anyways, we fly out on Monday morning, guys. I hope you have a safe and wonderful weekend. Really excited about next week at SHOT Show, so stay tuned for all that content. Thank you guys for your understanding about how we're starting this year by waiting to have a sale until later to make sure it's the best sale ever. And we thank you so much for your support, and we will see you guys very, very soon. You'll see a lot of me next week at the show for sure. So I'll see you guys there. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend. We'll see you later.